Yesterday, I did a show on potential candidates to replace Bob Melvin because it definitely seems like he is headed to the San Francisco Giants. He has already started that interview process, and the Giants would not ask the Padres to interview Bob Melvin. Bob Melvin would not go interview with the Giants unless he knew that he was going to go get the job. I believe Dennis Lynn and Andrew Baggerly in The Athletic, they actually reported in that piece the other day that Melvin has received assurances that, yeah, he's the front runner for that job. So it's pretty much like he would have to screw it up for him not to get the job. And Kevin Acee put out a piece in the San Diego Union Tribune yesterday that said that the leading candidate to be the Padres' next manager is Mike Shildt over Ryan Flaherty. But it feels like it's going to be between Flaherty and Shildt. Now, there could be an external guy that comes in. We weren't thinking about Bob Melvin. We weren't thinking about Andy Green, really, right? We weren't thinking about Jace Tingler, and all those things happened. AJ Preller can be unpredictable. But for me, between Flaherty and Shildt, I already thought that Shildt was the right guy, experience, Cardinals, all that. But after thinking about this a little bit more, I'm all in on Mike Shildt. Like, Bob Melvin, I wanted him to manage the 2024 Padres. I thought it was the right guy, but it's not going to happen. Mike Shildt could be a really good thing. I think he has something. He has the advantage that Andy Green didn't have, Jace Tingler didn't have, Bob Melvin didn't have with AJ Preller. And that's being in the organization for years before getting the managing job. And so Mike Shildt already knows how AJ Preller operates. So it's not going to be a surprise like maybe it was to Jace Tingler a little bit. Maybe it was a surprise. It was more of a surprise probably to Bob Melvin because Bob Melvin didn't even know who AJ Preller was before the interview process. He was coming to the Padres because of the talent. He was not coming to the Padres because of AJ Preller. It was because of the talent that was on the team, better chance to win, contend for a World Series. That's why he came. But with Mike Shildt here, special assistant is pretty much what he's been with this Padres team. He was in the dugout, seemed like pretty much every game near the end of the season. He wasn't in the dugout every day, I don't think, to start the year. He wasn't in the dugout every day, I don't think, last year, but he got more involved with the coaching staff down there in the dugout, so he knows how that operates. And again, he has a relationship. It seems like he is connected with AJ Preller. It's not like he's just a good manager and doesn't, vibe with AJ Preller. It seems like he actually is in connection, and that's what I want. Like, AJ Preller, I think that his time has run out here with the Padres. I've been a supporter of him in the past, but things have changed. A lot of things have happened since even the trade deadline of last year, things have come out, reports have come out, but knowing that AJ Preller is going to be running the show, I want a guy that has experience, a guy that has won games at a high level for one of the biggest teams in baseball, St. Louis Cardinals, checks that box. And he has spent years with this Padres organization. And it seems like he has a good relationship with AJ Preller. So, now you could say the same thing about Ryan Flaherty, but Mike Shildt also has the managing experience with the St. Louis Cardinals, the Cardinal way. He was in that Cardinals organization for a long time. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard of the Cardinal way and their culture, right? I know there's a lot of organizations that try to have their own way, right? They call it the blank way. To have that culture because it's important. Although Manny Machado doesn't think it's that important, it's important. So he knows how to build that strong culture, is what it seems like to me. And that's a guy, I want someone that is in lockstep with AJ Preller, someone that has done it before. He has won. He has consistently gotten to the postseason. I think Mike Shildt's the right guy. And I don't think that, I think maybe it would be a little bit of a step down from Bob Melvin, but it wouldn't be the worst thing to have Mike Shildt be the manager. He also, I want to add this, he also was big in helping Fernando Tatis Jr. move to the outfield. And it was also written, I believe, in the UT piece from Kevin Acee that he helped Blake Snell on the mental side of things at the beginning of this past season. And so you have the trust of Fernando Tatis Jr. Blake Snell goes and wins the Cy Young. Don't know how much he would attribute that to Mike Shildt, but that's a little nugget there. Ryan Flaherty, he may be the Padres manager one day. That might happen. But right now, who is the right guy for this? It sure seems like it's Mike Shildt. So I am all in